Are you trying to take credit
Yes.
for my No. Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I am going to be showing you a small Jamaican grocery haul that I did. Okay, so when I first moved to Canada, one of the things that I worried about was, where I'm going to get my Jamaican food. So after trying several different places, I found this Jamaican grocery store that I've been going to for quite a while. It's like, what, half an hour, John? Away from where we live.
It's pretty far from us, unfortunately.
It's pretty far,
But the
but
drive
it's
is
worth
easy.
it.
The drive is easy. It's mostly like a
Yeah, just a
freeway kind of thing.
So I have been going there for the past couple of years. It's called Ayamide, and the people there are so friendly and so nice. So I'm just going to show you a few of the things that I got today. So the first thing I'm going to start with is just like fruit punch syrup and the D&G drink, soft drink. So we have pineapple and grape as soda, or I guess here they call it pop, right?
Pineapple me, grape for Kim.
Grape, not grapefruit. Did I say grapefruit?
You said grape.
Oh, okay. And then I got some white yam. I think I'm the only one who's going to be eating that anyway, with saltfish and tomatoes. And then I got some snacks for myself and Caitlin and John, just a few items. So these are rough tops, and they're basically nutmeg cookies, I guess you can say, but they're so good, so good. And I think Caitlin is a fan of it because, she always takes it away from me anyway. And then these strawberry cookies, peanut butter cookies, I got 6 of them. And then plantain chips. And they didn't have any banana chips. And if any Jamaicans are watching this, for me, Chippy's banana chips is the best banana chips there is. I know some of you might be saying St. Mary's banana chips, but no, it's Chippy's banana chips, okay? They didn't have any today, unfortunately. And then we have Bigfoot, another cheese snack. And I got my Scotch Bonnet pepper sauce. And it's the first I was actually buying this. It's Maggi Season Up All-Purpose Powdered Seasoning. Whenever I'm seasoning my meat, I always use like powder seasoning, a mixture of powdered seasoning and natural seasoning, all right? I never have too much seasoning. And then I have the Jamaican butter beans. We're gonna talk about that later because it's going to be used in a recipe, okay? We have the Grace coconut milk. I bought the pack one, and it's really good. I really like this one too. And I think I have a couple more. I was just topping up on it. A Suppligen, vanilla Suppligen, like milky drink that Caitlin loves as well. And mackerel in tomato sauce. And then of course I have the pack soup. So I have here the chicken noodle soup mix and then the pumpkin beef mix. And I'm also gonna tell you a trick. That's the oven beeping for something too. I'm also going to tell you a trick when it comes on to making soup, because we Jamaicans, we use pumpkin in our soup. I'm not a huge fan of pumpkin, but it just flavors it nicely. I don't always buy the pumpkin, but we bought pumpkin puree the other day, and I used it in the chicken soup. Oh my god, it was really good. And then here we have tasty cheese.
I suggested the pumpkin puree.
No, you didn't. I suggested. Are you trying to take credit for my No. I said, you know what? I needed the pumpkin puree. I said, I'm going to try doing the pumpkin puree. And we were looking on the grocery thing, and you're like, oh, get this one. You did not suggest it. It was my idea. Thank you very much. he always tries to take credit for my ideas, okay? So, anyway, and here we have Jamaican beef patties. The closest you can get, sorry, not the knockoff that you see in some of these supermarkets, all right? If you look on them, it will say Jamaican style beef patties, like style is written very small. And, you know, people will just say Jamaican beef patties, but then style is written. It does not taste like Jamaican beef patties. These are the real thing, the best that we can get here, all right? There are 10 in each pack, and they're really good. We're actually going to have it for dinner tonight. So we just, it's not baked, I think they're raw. And you just put it in the oven at 350 degrees for 30 minutes and perfection, okay? It's so good. You can put a slice of cheese in it to make it taste like the Jamaican cheese patty. And I also bought some oxtail and goat meat. Now, what I was going to say about the butter beans, somebody in this household, and I won't call any names, or should I, has never, of how many years we've been married, has never, ever made Jamaican food. So he is going to try to make oxtail.
I guess I'm more comfortable with Western cooking, I guess. Was the recipes I usually go to or try out when I'm doing cooking.
Yeah, so
if I see like West Indian or East Indian food or Chinese food, sometimes I've tried a few things here and there, but typically I stick to what I know, I guess.
Yeah. So you should know Jamaican food by this, like how many years, okay? So he is going to finally try making oxtail and butter beans. So
Hope I don't mess it up because
either
oxtail's expensive.
it's either we I'm thinking maybe I should give him my recipe, or should I let him look up a Jamaican recipe on his own? Maybe I'll just give him my recipe and then see how well he does with it. But as I said to him before, the oxtail is very expensive, and please don't mess it up, okay? That's all I'm going to say. Please don't mess it up. And yeah, so that is about it. In all, everything came to $170. I mean, pricey, but when you think about it, being imported all the way up here in Alberta, you know, what more can you do when you're craving these things from home? And especially, I think the most expensive item was the tin cheese. Like the tasty cheese, I think it was like $42, and it's actually one of the cheapest I've had here. Like when I've checked other stores, it was more expensive. So I have to have my cheese. Caitlin loves it too. So yeah, so that is it for today. Hope to hear from some of my Jamaicans out there, and you can tell me where, if you're in Canada, where you get your Jamaican grocery. So bye for now. We'll see you another time.